Hello everyone, Athena Raven here, your mental health and manifestation life coach. Thank you for joining me on my new YouTube channel. Please do like and subscribe to the content, particularly if you're enjoying it. It helps the channel to grow, and click that bell icon as well so you never miss a beat. I'm always posting up new videos to help empower you on your manifestation journey. And if you have any ideas for future videos in the comments, do let me know. For this specific video, I'm going to be focusing on the anchor that is the 3D reality. So this video is going to be good for you if, for example, you're finding it very difficult to detach from your 3D reality at the moment. Perhaps you've noticed that, things in your world just aren't what you would like them to be. Everything just seems to be going against you. Are you feeling that your whole life is going to pot at the moment? Just everything seems to be going wrong. Is everything seemingly working against you, whereby you want to manifest that new car or that new home, for example, or that new holiday, but you're seeing your bank balance and you're noticing that, well, I'm broke, I've got no money at the moment. How is this even a possibility? How would it even come about? There's no way. I keep looking at my bank balance, there it is. I keep looking at my specific person and there they are, moved away or in a new relationship, or I'm blocked or whatever. All of these anchors that serve to keep you grounded in this 3D reality, that serve to sabotage your manifestations coming to fruition, that serve to enhance and cement those limiting beliefs that you harbor of, I'm not good enough, or I'm always going to be broke, or I'm unlovable, I don't deserve that loving relationship. The 3D world is actually the biggest anchor for a lot of people during the manifestation process. And although we say, in quantum physics, they state that this reality is merely a hologram, and it's the same in the manifestation world. You would have heard it numerous times. This reality is merely a mirror of what is going on in your internal thoughts, your internal thoughts and beliefs, and it is reflected out to you. So why do we put so much stock into the 3D reality when we know that it's holographic, when we know it's just a mirror? It's really difficult because your senses are constantly there to translate what is going on around you, and we translate all of these frequencies, light and sound and taste and everything, and it all serves to say to us that there is no possibility of this happening, right? And this is why a lot of people struggle. But I'm going to give you a little demonstration, a little fun thing. You can do this along with me, and this is going to show you the power of the mind, the power of thoughts, the fact that nothing really is as it seems. And from your own experiences as well of life, up to this point, you would have experienced it, I'm sure, numerous times. Nothing stays the same. Everything is changing. And sometimes you need one thing to happen and poof, the world as you know it looks completely different. It could be in a good way. It could be in a bad way. But either way, it just takes for one thing to happen. Suddenly everything goes, everything just changes, and your outlook on everything changes, and your feelings all change. So not much has to occur for things to come to fruition. It's just unfortunate that, we see a lot of our negative thoughts and beliefs coming to fruition, and that anchors us even further, and we go into this kind of cycle. But think of the 3D reality as a feedback loop. That's all it is. It's a feedback loop of what is going on. And your current reality at the moment is mirroring your past manifestations. Your world at the moment is possibly not looking as it should. It's not the world that you want to be living. It's not the life you want to be living right now. But just think of it as, these are all of my limiting beliefs from the past coming to fruition now. It's being reflected in this present time now. And if I want to change it, then I have to start with my own core thoughts and beliefs. But remember, nothing is as it seems. I remember coming across a quote somewhere. I think I've used this quote before as well, but I love it. It just stuck with me. And it was saying, the only thing that is real in this world are the things that never change. And when you think about it, nothing is stagnant. Nothing remains the same. This world, this planet is constantly changing. It's ebbing, it's flowing, it's growing, it's dying, it's being reborn, So not much has to happen for your whole world to change. So just hold on to that and think bigger than your current reality. Now I want you to do this little experiment with me. It's just a bit of fun, but just to show you that, you know, this is all a little bit of an illusion. So when you look at your wrists, you should have like a line going across your wrist. You'll have it on either hand as well. So you both have this exact line on either wrist, right? So what you want to do is you want to line up your hands, your wrist. See the line going across, you want it to go across in a straight line. So line up those lines as straight as you can. And once you've done that, put your hands together as though you're praying. And what you'll notice is that one of your hands is slightly shorter than the other. So once you do this, notice which hand is slightly shorter. Now you're going to take the shorter hand, in my case it's my left to me. Look at that shorter hand, and I want you to say to that shorter hand, really focus on it as you're doing this as well. Focus on the hand and focus on the words that you were saying. And say to your hand, grow longer, 7 times. Okay, so grow longer, grow longer, grow longer, grow longer, grow longer, grow longer, grow longer. I think that was 7 times. If it's a bit more, it doesn't really matter. Now, line up your wrists again. Line up those lines again. Put your hands together again. And notice, they should be the same. Now, it's so funny how that happens or why this happens, but it just goes to show that everything around us is merely an illusion. And if you believe in something enough, if you put the intention out there enough, if you speak it enough and focus on it enough, then that is what will manifest. That is what will come to fruition, even against all odds. And it might not even make sense to you how that manifestation came to fruition. But remember, it's not up to you to worry about the how or the why or the when even. Just know that it will happen. At its appointed hour, it will happen. If you adopt the correct mindset and you envisage it enough, it will come to fruition. I'm going to have another video actually after this, which is going to be talking about the best way to manifest, the best technique, as inspired by Neville Goddard's work. This works every time. But I hope that this helped in helping you to realize that this reality is a mere illusion. So don't put too much stock in it. It doesn't matter if your life is, you know, a bit rubbish at the moment, is not going, not going according to plan. It really doesn't matter, because things can change. If you put out the intentions, things can change. This is merely some mirror illusion that we are living in, and nothing is out of your reach. So thank you for joining. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe, please, and we'll see you in the next video.